All right, so today we got another one with Jesse Lee Peterson, and this one is a guy that calls up to his radio show, and I think it's an interesting conversation that they have. And I didn't watch the full thing. I was watching a video, and they brought up a topic that I wanted to talk about, so I turned on the camera and I'm going to talk about it. So yeah, let's watch this right now. This is Jesse Lee Peterson morning show.
And I do appreciate it. Let me go to Dennis out of Lillerton. Is it New Hampshire? Lillerton, New Hampshire. Dennis, thank you for calling. You're on with Field Advice.
I have a question for your guests. I have a big problem with this white supremacy debate. And I know it's all about the black people having advanced due to slavery. I get it all. That's where it comes from.
I don't get that. They're lying.
Well, I know. But listen now.
He's like, oh, we lying. you see his face when he said they lying.
They're lying.
Ooh.
Well, I know. But listen now. Here's my question to him. Let's roll back the hands of time. Before the Europeans settled this continent, the black people that were in the continent of South Africa, where would they be today? What would their position be? Better off or worse off had this country not been discovered? That's my question.
They would be better off, actually.
I beg your pardon?
They'd be better off.
Okay, so
All right, so if they'll be better off, why are you in America? If you like African traditions in Africa and that culture, why are you here? This isn't your land. This isn't your you call Africa the motherland, so go back there if you don't like the American way. But it's obvious that people or black people in America are the most privileged people, the most privileged black people on this damn planet. That's why all they do is cry here, but none of them want to leave. You can cry all you want, but you'll never leave.
So what's the issue with white supremacy? White people did found the nation. The founders were white. I get that. There was no black people in the paintings.
No,
I understand all that.
They didn't find anything.
That was the demographic
it was already
at that
discovered
time.
while I was here.
Slavery
They came and they
Hold on, one at
slaughtered
a time.
people.
Hold on. Dennis,
Millions of
go ahead. Finish your question real fast.
millions of people died for it, and you're free. Have at it. The one thing I missed from your whole discussion with Jesse is the fact that the black person now has opportunity.
No,
What
we don't.
gave him the opportunity?
No, we don't.
This country.
No, we don't.
So yes, we do. We have a lot of opportunity. That's why black people here is the richest black people on the planet. The black people in America, you have billionaires, multi-millionaires in America because of the opportunities that America grants everybody in America. Because of what capitalism grants people in America. So all these black people that's crying about capitalism in America and white people and white culture and all this stuff, as they get rich off of white people and white culture and capitalism. So, and the rich black people at the top, they don't preach what they use to get money in America. They preach the whole racism and racism and white supremacy and anti-capitalism nonsense to keep all the other black people down, because they are, I don't know what it is, but it seems like they don't want other black people to succeed in this country, because all they do is cry about racism and cry about capitalism as they use capitalism. And like, just take hip hop for example. If it wasn't for white people, hip hop would not be like the number one music genre in the country. Black people get rich off of white people in hip hop. Black people get rich off of white people. They get rich off of white labels, like music labels. The biggest people buying their music is white people. But at the same time they act like white people is trying to steal their culture and trying to use black people and culture vulture and all this stupid stuff. But all these people do is complain as they get rich off of white people. The upper class black people in hip hop I'm talking about. And not even just in hip hop, but in every aspect of the rich class of black people that complain about capitalism and American values and white people and all this stuff.
No, we don't. Our life could be taken at any given moment. It don't matter who you are.
By
so we
other
ain't
blacks.
free. By definite white supremacy.
No, more black people killing you than white.
So yeah, exactly. More black people is killing people. More black people is killing black people than any white supremacy in any facet of this country. I bet you more black people die in Chicago in 1 year than a KKK killed in his whole lifetime. I would guarantee you that. I don't have the numbers in front of me, but if it isn't more, it's probably comparable.
White people ever thought of killing you.
Oh, no, they haven't.
No.
No, they haven't.
That's not true. You're not being honest.
I am being honest.
You're saying more white people killing you than blacks.
Yes.
That's Phil.
Yeah.
I thought you believed in
That's
God.
a lie.
No,
not
that's
true.
the
That's an
truth.
out-and-out lie.
You're killing us through GMOs. You're killing us through medication.
Lord.
You're killing us
Well,
through.
don't-
Oh, why you saying, "Oh
Lord,
Lord"?
man.
That's part of killing you.
Don't eat the GMO.
Take some damn responsibility. If you think the food is bad for you, don't eat it. And white people eating the same food. They're not trying to kill you because you're black. Like these people are they're so wrapped up in this victim mentality that they cannot see anything for what it is. Anything that goes bad in these people's lives, the first thing that they do is blame it on racism. And that's why they're stuck where they are. That's why they'll never get better. That's why they'll never succeed in this country, because they're so blinded by racism. Racism, the word racism that's the slavery to these black people, is the word racism. It's not actual racism, is the word racism. That's what's enslaving these people.
Phil, I want to take some more calls for you here because we're running out of time.
Yeah. Take it.
Eric.
All right, so yeah, that was that call. So that was a call I wanted to talk about. So yeah, these black people, not all, but a lot of them, I would say most of them, they're so wrapped up in this victim mentality. They're so wrapped up in racism. They're so wrapped up in white supremacy and crying about white people and crying about America. But as they get rich off of America, as they have multi-million-dollar companies and talk shows, and they get paid millions of dollars to spew this victim racism mentality. So that's what I thought about that. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in my next one.